Fran, thanks for coming back and joining us to talk about everything going on in the world right now. And we've been seeing a lot of conversation online around deployments for military members and operational security. So, from your perspective, what's actually happening that families should understand about the current operations?
So I think it's important for families to understand that troops that are forward deployed are working at an operational tempo that may be different than a standard training deployment. And so the ability to communicate and the ability to pass information back to their family about, checking in or their safety or whatever may be more limited than families may be used to.
For a lot of our families too, this is the first time they're going through a combat deployment, and we're more connected now as military families than ever before at any point in history. So a lot of these conversations and a lot of support that our families are getting are online. Social media is great in a lot of ways, but also when people are worried and not hearing from their family members, it can be a place for a lot of rumors. So how do you think families can stay informed without accidentally maybe spreading misinformation or rumors?
So I think the most important thing is knowing the source of your information, right? Credibility matters. The best place to get information from during combat operations is the command. Most commands will communicate with families as they can based off of, operational requirements. They will communicate with families as best they can to identify what timelines look like, so families know what to expect or what to anticipate, or if there's a period where they anticipate that their family member may not be able to communicate, they'll let everybody know that as well so people don't get concerned. I think the second piece of it is use critical thinking in the information that you're sharing. In the age of social media, there's a quickness to communication where people will read something and then kind of immediately share it or repost it. Take a minute, kind of think about it, identify whether what is in there seems true and accurate, and then err on the side of caution of what you're sharing or what you're not sharing. I think using those concepts to really kind of regulate how we communicate is important during combat operations, and to understand that these aren't regular times. And so because they're not regular times, we have to kind of adjust our online behavior.
I think it's important to remind families too that sometimes you just need to stop the scroll and kind of take a step back. There are a lot of us out here in an older generation that have done this a time or two. So seek out your community, seek out those spouses groups, and lean on each other during this time. Fran, do you have anything else that you want to share with our military families out there today?
I think I'd like to amplify what you were just talking about, just about the mental and physical health aspect of this, right? Like in the age of social media, the 24-hour doom scrolling can really weigh on people from a mental health perspective. So it is really important to kind of disengage and to find the aspects that you enjoy outside of news and information gathering, and find ways to kind of communicate and connect with your community.
Absolutely. And you can always lean on the resources that are around this community as well. Military One Source is a great treasure trove of information regarding all aspects of military life. And also a lot of installations also have military and family life consultants, MFLACs, that are there to talk to you about your mental health and stress management during these times. So we here at MFAN, Fran and myself, will also keep up to date and sharing all the verified information and resources for military families while we all go through this together. Thank you, Fran.
Thank you.